Excited to see some of you. Fidel, Kahea Box, one another. Pizza. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Hope you're good. Lovely seeing all your names and some faces and some waves and some hearts. Thank you for joining. Drink with Dell. Nice to see you. David Justice. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. Waving back at you all. What's up, Pete? Positive Podcast. J Design Studio up in Revelstoke. Nice to see y'all here. So, just wanted to do a quick live and point out a couple of things that I would love for you to see and check in on one item. And I'll go in reverse order. And, just more people joining. Up to see you. Redmond, what's up? Chicago's in the house. Louisiana. Sam SF, nice to see you. Spain. Pepper Garcia. Claudio UK. Cool. Well, welcome. I'm going to keep this super short. Just wanted to check in on a couple items, and in particular, two things, and in, I think, reverse order of importance. The first one is I dropped a video earlier today, maybe 2 hours ago, about, it's an exercise, and many of you are in the book club, and if you do not know what the book club is, you should check it out. Go to creativelive.com/book club. It's free. It's a deep dive on how to stoke your creativity. And the relationship between the video that I made earlier today that I would love for you to watch, it's in the gallery or IGTV, is about the power of creativity and why it's very, very relevant and important right now for us to cultivate that. So I would love for you to check it out. I don't need to recap everything here. It's just a couple of minutes, and I want you to watch it. And all these things that I want to share in this little live here are related. So the book club is related to the video I just watched because it's a prompt for those. I think there's 3,800 people enrolled in this weekly gathering that we do on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific. You can join anytime; it's free, but it's a prompt, and the prompt is basically I want to challenge you to create something. So go watch the video, and if you aren't tuned into the book club, like, where you been? You don't have to own the book. You don't have to have read the book. No requirements. Just join. And again, you go to creativelive.com/book club. So do that. Watch the video that I made this morning because that's a prompt that's related to that. Not required, separate from it, but just reminds us of the power of creativity. So that's thing one. And thing two, which again, in increasingly more awesome order, is I am going to be live at Creative Live TV, creativelive.com/TV in 1 hour. It's 3 o'clock right now, PT, exactly on the nose, 3:00. And I am going live with Roxane Gay, writer, opinion columnist, short story author, poet, activist. She's incredible human. And I'm very excited for this conversation. She has been on basically every major network in the past 2 weeks talking about the current state of affairs in our country with race relations. She's an amazing writer, and we're going to cover a lot of stuff. So I want to encourage you to come back and check it out in 1 hour's time. It's at creativelive.com/TV. I will be taking your questions for her about everything from creative process to whatever else you can imagine. She's an extremely well-spoken, super thoughtful, just a powerhouse thinker of a woman, and I want to make sure that you all know that I'm getting together with her in 1 hour at creativelive.com/TV. So check it out. All right, those are the two sort of things that I wanted to make sure to get across in this short live video. I also wanted to take, say, 3 minutes and answer a couple of your questions if you have any. I want to condition you to remember that my goal in life is adding value to your creative journey, which I ultimately think is adding value to your life. So if you have anything right now, I'm happy to answer it, and then invite you over to my conversation with Roxane. Sam, thanks. Efron and Zoom. CB Parks, welcome. What's up? Is it CB? Opie Parks. Lou the drummer, what's up? Entering chapter 3, so good of the book, love it. Efron Zoom, where can I get my book review? If you mean where can you leave a review for the book, Amazon's great wherever you bought it. And if you mean get a review, something that I'm supposed to give to you, I don't know what you're talking about. Claudia Rose Carter wants to know, how do you separate me and my work when the work is so conditioned by emotional achievement? It's very, very important that you pay attention to my answer right now, Claudia. You need to separate those things because it is a chokehold on your best stuff. I don't know how else to say it. And the way to achieve it is through practice, through repetition. The more stuff you publish, the more stuff you put out in the world, that allows you to separate your ego from the results of the work you make. And this, I think this is one of the most misunderstood aspects of creativity, and with sharing your art with the world, is that, we're social animals, so we're concerned about being judged. And there is a difference between you and the art that you make, and the best way you can establish that is by putting out a lot of art. Andy Warhol was famous for saying, just keep creating. When you put something out, let other people judge that work, and while they're judging it, you're making more work. So it is a process, like so many things in life. It's a muscle, it's a habit, and getting in the habit of publishing and not reading the reviews and moving on to make more work is a habit that you can practice. And it requires volume. That requires putting things out faster and with less perfection than you otherwise would. And that is a great journey for you to be on. All right. Separate yourself from the work. I'll answer one more question before I scoot here. And then I want to see you all back for my conversation with Roxane at 4 p.m. Joseph Mulpetter wants to know, how do I find inspiration during lockdown whilst we're out of work in the UK? Right now, I'm wildly inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement, doing everything that I can to learn and educate myself, show support, provide space. I'm part of one of the reasons I was super excited to share Roxane with y'all on my channels and on Creative Live is because she is an absolute genius with respect to the BLM movement, how we can be allies, and she's just so eloquent and smart on it. Incidentally, we had planned to talk before the murder of George Floyd, but just super timely. So I'm inspired by that. I'm inspired by doing this kind of work. There's a lot of community connection happening. The book club every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So I guess in an indirect way, I'm inspired by you, by the community, and our ability to get together, work on making ourselves better creators. So those are just a handful of things that are inspiring me right now. The third thing I'll say is a lot of art. The creativity that's evolving from BLM and BIPOC people right now is incredible. I want to recommend one movie, and that is 13th. It's about the 13th Amendment by Ava DuVernay, and I can't recommend it highly enough. It is on Netflix if you're a subscriber there, and I believe it's also free on YouTube, the full hour and 40-minute thing. So, all right, I can't wait to see you all in 1 hour when I sit down with Roxane Gay, and don't forget to go check out the video. I'm giving you a creative prompt, and I'm dying to see what you come up with. You can share those at #CreativeCalling, and I will see you, those of you who are enrolled in the book club, I will see you on Saturday, but I'm going to see you sooner. I'm going to see you in an hour. Okay, thanks for all the hearts and the shouts, you guys. Appreciate you tuning in and listening. More of this, more connection in this time, more human connection. All right, see you guys shortly.